And thank you for supporting me, and thank you for consistently being there for when I am performing. I just want to say thank you, and keep doing you. Keep being the honest podcast problem that you are. Take it easy.
Are we rolling? Are we rolling? Covalent, Covalent TV, Covalent, Covalent TV. Get some records.
What am I doing, man?
What up, Mr. Kate here. Make sure you're checking out Covalent TV.
Hello, this is Zelina Vega here, sending lots of love to Daryl and Werner of Covalent TV and the channel itself. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Thank you so much for the support of the wrestling world, and congratulations on working extremely hard on your pro wrestling reviews and continuing to give the people what they want, you know? So sending love your way. Hope you're happy, healthy, and safe.
What's going on, you guys? It's the one and only Black Dahlia. I am the cutie with the booty, hottie with the body, thong wearing, chainsaw wielding scream queen, and you're watching Covalent TV.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. And I want to give a huge shout out to Daryl and Werner of the wrestling podcast Covalent TV. These guys work extremely hard and give an honest review. It's the second best podcast in the world, second to the Kurt Angle Show. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Goddamn shows, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta do 3 goddamn shows, man. Y'all are getting the trifecta tonight, man. You know, we are here to put in that good fucking work. We got All Out tomorrow. Y'all better be tuned in for that. And again, let me say this real quick. You know what I'm saying? I will actually be at the arena. It's about an hour or so away from me. So be patient. We will be going live. It just will be on the late night creep. So stay with us. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen, okay? But, you know, while we here, we got to go ahead and get into that three-peat. So that means, welcome to your WWE SmackDown, AEW Collision, and AEW Rampage live review. It is your boy, Mr. Starks, and
Big Dub.
What's up, y'all? What is going on? That was a lot to say. That's a lot to say. Just in case y'all didn't know, that is a lot to say. But we are here, man. We are here to give y'all all of this good work because that is just what we do here at Covalent TV, ladies and gentlemen, all right? We're going to make this shit pop off, and we need y'all to do the same. The better y'all make the stream, the better it is for us and everybody involved. We could have a good time. Throw a picnic. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Live near a tree like Werner does. We're not obligated to have sex with him, though. Okay? That's it. So y'all wondering how y'all could do that? It's easy work, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Hit the Cash App Streamlabs link or Super Chats, man. Get this stream popping. Get the energy flowing through here so that away, if you shall, more people can come in here and get some of this good work. Because once the algorithm sees that, they go, ooh, coochie, these people are good. Let's see what they got going on. All right? But run these emojis up too, ladies and gents. Run these emojis up. Football was on tonight too, man. So drop a football emoji. Drop a football emoji. Nah, I ain't getting no catnap in before, tomorrow's show. I'm going to be on adrenaline. I'm going to be ready to go. So y'all better be ready to go too. Again, I'm going to put an estimated time in there for tomorrow. So y'all just be on the lookout. It's going to be a good time. We going to still do a great review. Give it to y'all real rap raw. All right? So stick around. All right? Steve Butler made sure to make it known that he's not a football fan. You can still drop a football emoji.
Mm-hmm.
All right? There's no wiffle ball emoji, Steve Butler, so you're going to have to drop a football emoji. I know that you joined the National Wiffle Ball Tournament and you won second prize, but that's not what we're doing here tonight. Yes, fancy, ain't it?
That needs to make a comeback.
They only host it in Winter Park, Florida. That's the only place it's ever hosted.
Right next to the WWE Performance Center.
That's it. That's the only place you can join the wiffle ball tournament. So, Steve Butler, it's okay. We appreciate you. Thank you for dropping the football emoji, by the way.
Catherine, don't be contrarian.
Yeah. She's slowly but surely starting to take that role, and no one's believing it. No one's believing it, Catherine. I hate to tell you, it won't work. It won't work. Your trolling's not good enough, okay?
No.
But we got a job to do that doesn't require trolling. It requires bringing you beautiful people the news, holding one special. I got a feeling, so I'm just going to say it. Dumbass, accountable, and bring you those facts, data, and statistics as we go, because that's what we do here. We pride ourselves on giving y'all this real shit. So that's what we came here to do tonight for 3 damn shows. 3 of them things. All tree. Okay? All tree. We got y'all back, man. We got you covered. But let's not delay any further, and let's go ahead and get into 10 news.
I think we haven't done this in a while, maybe even a year.
Moisturize?
No, not that.
Okay, all right.
The return of dumbass news.
Oh, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute since dumbass news.
Oh, it is. You know what? Hold on. Once this gets back going, I'm going to hit the dumbass button for it. Werner, we're going to take a dramatic pause. You ready? Here we go. Dumbass! There it is. We got it.
Yay.
There it is. Yeah. All right, now go ahead and hit us off with it, man. Let's go.
Paul Heyman.
Oh, God damn it. Not this. Not this. Not this. Not this. Please. Anything but this. Dude, I'd rather you talk about something NASA's fucking working on than to hear Paul Heyman talk like a damn space cadet. No, please no.
No.
This is why I made you stop doing dumbass news to begin with.
I know.
Cause shit like this. Oh God. All right, go ahead and get it done for the people. I don't want to hear this babble.
Saying that WWE has the greatest women's division of all time.
On what planet?
I don't know.
On what planet, Paul Heyman?
Yeah, I don't know.
You penguin-looking motherfucker, you. On what planet, sir? That's taking the company man thing way past its city bounds.
Mm-hmm.
You have taken the company man thing everywhere but to the right place, sir. The only people that believes that is WWE drones. I promise no one else believes that, bro.
Mm-mm.
Shouts out to Kevon Brown for following, by the way.
There we go.
No. Oh, yeah, and then that other zesty ass shit he said. Oh, well, we have Roman Reigns for the women. Dude, if you don't get yo... Look.
And then Catherine got horny by that.
I'm convinced that if Roman Reigns hosted a Glory Hole special, Paul Heyman would put in a pre-order.
Facts.
So to get back to what Paul Heyman said, because I don't want how I personally feel to get in the way of logic, because we're men here. We're not gonna let our personal feelings get in the way of logic. Okay, so Paul Heyman did something that most WWE drones do: spew hyperbole without dropping off any facts, without dropping off anything to back it up. You know what my follow-up question would have been? Okay, Paul, can you name me 6 WWE women's matches in the last year that you personally feel were 5 stars? That's what I would have asked.
Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
I think that's a fair question. Hell, I would even, I would even lower the bar, because that's what WWE fans are used to.
Yep.
I would have even said, hey, Paul, real quick, can you name me, about 4 3.5-star matches that you saw from the women last year? Huh? I would just, I just want to go and watch them. I mean, that, since you say they're the greatest women's division of all time, I want to watch them. Can you help me out? Paul Heyman wouldn't have knew a wrestling ring from his wedding ring if you asked him that damn question. That's why I find stuff like that so disingenuous and so bad faith. Because, Paul, back it up, homie. Don't just say something like that, drop it off, and then don't prove it. Werner, if it was a guy standing outside your door right now and banging on your door going, Werner, come out here, I will beat your ass. Right? You going to open the door, and what's going to be the first words out your mouth?
Oh, I'm just swinging.
See, Paul Heyman couldn't even do that. He couldn't even come out swinging. He didn't even name a woman. You notice that? He didn't even name a woman. He was just like, they have the best women's division. Who specifically made you think that? What matches made you think that? Susanta Kumar, thank you for liking the stream. Steve, thank you for liking the stream. Mo, thank you for liking the stream. But Paul, you can't just drop that off at the daycare and expect people to just take care of it. Like, no, bro. Because all drones are going to do is go, where's the lie, though? Where's the lie, though? And please, guys, I'm sorry. This is annoying. It's mildly annoying. Can we not play the Captain Obvious game? That gets on my fucking nerves. When people are like, what else do you expect them to do? Not a lie. Integrity. Look, I know integrity and WWE don't go hand in hand, but at some point, you expect a person to go, I want to say this because it's the politically correct answer, but here's the real answer. That's what you expect somebody like Paul Heyman to do. Because he's seen the wrestling business develop and grow, and he was a part of one of the hottest times in professional wrestling. You would think he would know the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's a person that, even though, yes, while he is compromised, even then you would still expect him to be like, I want to just flat out say the WWE women's division, but there's women doing, a lot of women out there doing great work outside of the company as well. Something like that even would have been fine. If he would have even said that, I would have been like, okay, what could we say? Then at that point, we would have been nitpicking. Then at that point, we would have just been assholes. But he didn't say that. Werner, what did he say again?
The greatest women's division of all time.
Does anybody think, is there anybody that actually believes that in the comment section? Serious question. Is there anybody in the comment section that firmly believes that to be true? I'll wait. Guys, I know how to do PR. Y'all don't know me in my real life, but guys, I'm a very well-rounded man, and I know a lot of shit.
You know what my favorite line from this whole thing was?
What's up?
They're not just there for sex and appeal.
So when he said that line, I said, hey, bro. I said, hey, bro. That not only is disingenuous, sir, if you want that to be proven wrong, All a WWE fan, AEW fan, TNA fan, New Japan fan, Stardom fan, whatever fan has to do is open fucking Instagram.
Yep.
To know that that's cap. So you're saying something that's verifiably wrong. Like, at least the first thing we could chalk up to hyperbole. That's just verifiably wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. I don't care how. Shouts out to all the women's wrestlers that support and watch the show. Y'all know I rock with y'all heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the biggest hypocrisy of them all. They will get on Instagram and post those pictures all day long and then have the nerve to turn around and tell male fans don't sexualize them.
Yep.
That's the part that gets me. Now, don't turn around and use that logic of, oh, well, act like you've been there before. Act like you've seen a women's body parts before. It doesn't matter. My nature as a man is when I see a fat ass and some booty shorts, I'm going to be like, well, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Now, something I don't agree with, men that be stalking these women's wrestlers, leaving like weirdo comments on their shit. Now, that's not cool. That's not cool.
Mm-hmm.
But to make it seem like a man isn't supposed to look, nah.
No.
Could you imagine if we had Instagram when we were teenagers, and Trish had an Instagram?
Oh my God.
Trish would have broken Instagram.
Oh yeah. She could break it now if she wanted to.
Well, yeah, right.
But don't do that. Don't do that. And Paul Heyman, that was so disingenuous. When 90% of the women in NXT's fucking appeal is their sex appeal.
Yeah, that's all they got.
Because they can't wrestle. And the ones that don't sit here and lean on their sex appeal are the ones that can wrestle. Roxanne can go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh God. And it was always like that, even going back to the Attitude Era, guys. The women that could wrestle were the ones that just didn't try to be sexy, like Luna Vachon, and you know what I'm saying? I could go on and on, guys. I really can. But that was disingenuous to say, oh, well, the beauty of it is that they don't use their sex appeal. Who you trying to fool, Paul Heyman? Who you actually trying to fool with that? Huh? You serious, bro? And then, to wrap this one in a bow, Werner, I'm going to ask you this question. Since we ain't going to get this answer from Paul Heyman, I'm going to ask you. Werner, can you name 3 matches in this year that would even make you even come close to saying WWE has the best women's division of all time?
No.
Okay, I'll widen the net a little bit. Past 10. 3.
No.
The lying got to stop at some point, man. WWE is going to have a day of reckoning, and when they do, it is going to be the funniest shit in the world. When all of the fake background stage walls come falling in on them, it is going to be hilarious to watch.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because their fans are not going to have a leg to stand on at that point. So, Paul Heyman, cut the cap, man. Nobody believes you, dude. Stop. Let me see how we got. Maria said, if you post sexy pictures, you're asking for dudes to drool over you. Yeah, but again, the problem is that these same women's wrestlers will turn around and go into interviews and be like, oh, well, men objectify us and we want them to see us for our wrestling ability. Okay, then why is your whole ass out on Instagram? You post your ass more than you post your wrestling dates. Oh, y'all ain't ready for that talk.
Yeah,
they
that's
ain't ready
true.
for that talk.
That's a good point.
They ain't ready for that talk.
And here's another point. If you're 13 right now and the hormones are raging, you're sexualizing every woman.
Yeah.
Like, you can't help it.
It's natural at that point.
Yeah.
You could fucking see a hole in the ground and be like, oh. So, no, man, Paul Heyman, stop. This is why everybody who isn't in that bubble considers you a shell of your former self.
Mm-hmm.
You're a company compromised shield that just spews nonsense on a consistent basis. When you're not sucking Roman Reigns off, you're giving Triple H and Vince a sponge bath.
Facts.
Stop, dude. Stop with the Krispy Kreme glaze over this terrible product. Please and thank you. All right, y'all better get this comment section popping, man. Salute to everybody who is in here. Get the emojis flowing. You know what I'm saying? We got over 140 people watching live already right now, man. We just 20 minutes in, y'all. We just 20 minutes in, and that's a good number. I'm proud of that number. But help us get these likes up as well, man. Get the likes up. Get the shares up. Retweet if you haven't already, okay? And hit the Cash App. Show your support to your boys, all right? We going to do this, man. We going to really get this done tonight. I feel like we going to have a great show, and the only way we can have a great show is by y'all supporting and showing the necessary love. If y'all don't want to do that, then this is going to be a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Quick. Everybody put quick in the comment section for me. I know y'all can do it. Y'all got fingers. If you type with your toes, that's your business. I'm not going to judge you, but we going to get this popping tonight, man. We going to get this popping tonight. Damn, man. Okay, now this shit blowing up. Okay, now, you know what I'm saying? Salute. I see people on the twits doing a thing. Shouts out to all the Twitter people. We appreciate y'all 100%. All right, man. All right. Now, people we don't appreciate nothing about them. 2468, who do we not appreciate? It's these group of people that we are about to discuss next. So if y'all know what segment of the show is coming up and y'all feel our pain already permeating through y'all screens, phone, the TV, or otherwise, go on ahead and drop that in the comment section. But even if you don't, I'm going to tell you bastards anyway. It's time for us to hold one special dumbass accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let go.
This is from Twitter. This is from Mr. Tweet.
Mr. Tweet?
Mr. Tweet.
Oh my God.
Crying emoji. South African flag.
I hate you, motherfucker. Just do it. Where do you get the? All right, go ahead.
He says, and I quote, Cody giving Michael Cole props. Big W by him. Hashtag SmackDown.
Werner, next time I see you, I'm going to slap you with a ham sandwich. I swear to God, I'm going to slap you with a ham sandwich. Oh, my God. Between the name and the actual drone accountability itself, you deserve to be kicked into a pit of despair. Well, your only food source is one Fig Newton and it's next to a pair of scissors. Goodness gracious. Yeah, put a sandwich emoji in the comment section if Werner should be slapped with a ham sandwich for that damn drone accountability. Werner sold himself for $3 at a Mexican flea market to get that drone accountability. Jesus, how many Three Musketeers did you have to sell to get that one, Werner?
None.
Oh, it was Girl Scout cookies. My bad. Jesus Christ.
It's not time of that time of year yet.
I'm mad that you know the Girl Scout cookie schedule. You made it worse. Wait a minute. I checked my calendar. It's not that time of year. Oh, man. That's crazy.
I have a cousin who was young once, and I bought cookies from her.
You have a cookie calendar, Werner.
No, I do not have a cookie calendar.
Yes, you do. You know it's peak barbecue time in Kansas City. That's what you got on your calendar next. Golly, man. Salute to everybody who's just coming in, man. If you are new, welcome in. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Hit that like button, man. We up, man. We getting these likes up. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the good energy flowing. The better y'all make this stream, man, it's going to pop, man. Y'all got to do it, though. You know, keep the emojis rolling in. Keep all the good vibes rolling in. And it's time for me to hold one special dumbass accountable. And it don't got nothing to do with fucking Chody and Michael Chode and Werner selling Fig Newtons out of the back of a damn Walmart. Lord. All right, man. Enough with you, Werner. Take a break from the show. Go on a vacation. Damn, just go somewhere.
What's a vacation?
Go to North Dakota and hunt or some shit. I don't know. Man, oh man, I'm pretty sure y'all seen this one. This has been a pretty famous one for the last 28 hours, I suppose. I think I even posted it because it was just that bad. This one comes from screen name. You can't make this up, y'all. Screen name, I love WWE 50494. Y'all ready for this one? Here we go. I love WWE had this to say, y'all. First of all, Jay, spelled Jay, Jay Uso can wrestle circles around Mariah. She can't even do the shit. Only reason why Tony pushed her is because she's probably sleeping with Kenny.
Why is everybody? Why is the entire women's division in AEW sleeping with Kenny?
First of all, I didn't know she was Kelly and she's Mariah. Second of all, you can't even get your droning right. You spelled Jay Uso wrong. You know how easy it is to spell J damn Uso? These people, Lord, these people. I had words and then I lost them just even thinking about it. How in the hell, Werner, they're getting desperate. How in the hell do you even find a way to tie Jay Uso and Mariah May to each other?
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm going to say something that's going to piss y'all off, drones, because I know a couple of y'all be sneaking in here and ninja watching. I'm going to say something that's going to piss y'all off. Mariah May could wrestle circles around Jay Uso.
Yep.
Werner, should I say it again?
I think you should.
I think I should. Mariah May can wrestle circles around Jay Uso with ease.
Because she got proper coaching.
And she just actually knows how to wrestle at a basic level.
Mm-hmm.
I don't doubt that Jay Uso got trained. He just doesn't know how to fucking wrestle. Some people just don't have it. Jay Uso is one of those people that every time you see him wrestle, you're like, dude, if he wasn't Samoan, where would he wrestle? There's a few people in the industry right now like that, but it's not a popular thing to say. But Jay Uso is one of those people where you go, dude, if you didn't belong to who you belong to, you would not be in the business.
Roman Reigns. Sorry.
There you go.
That allergy season.
It's funny how about 4 of them are all Samoan.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that something? And
Yeah.
2 of them are Tongan. So pretty much most of the damn bloodline honestly shouldn't even be in the business, but because of the family they belong to, they're there. And I'm going to wrap this one up in a bow on this because we got All Out tomorrow, and I'm so geeked for it, and I think Warren is excited for it as well.
So much so.
Let me tell y'all the God's honest truth. Y'all know that WWE fans are scraping the absolute bottom of the barrel. That they are trying to play CSI on if that was Swerve's house or not that burned down. And all it took was getting a wider angle shot to see that that was the side of the house. Let me tell you something. Y'all want to know why that happened? Because most WWE drones don't own homes. They're so used to living in their mother's basement that they don't go outside, that they don't know that there's sides to houses. They haven't seen sunlight. If they saw sunlight, they'd probably spontaneously combust. Y'all are that desperate, bro. Y'all are that desperate to try to knock it down, to knock AEW down, that y'all really tried to play CSI. And then y'all got exposed by a wide angle lens. A wide angle lens debunked humans. Let me say that again. A wide lens angle debunked human beings. How often does that happen? And then here was another sign of desperation that they're just trying to find anything to hate about the product. I'm sure y'all have seen it. It went super viral. The person that tried to call the Storm Zero a botch, that is the first time I have ever seen a community note underneath a wrestling post. Ever.
Yeah.
And you know what will make drones stop? Guys, if community notes were put under a lot of drones posts, their posts would stop.
Mm-hmm.
If a lot of what drones say got fact checked, they would stop. That's why I always encourage y'all to call them out and fact check them, because once you do that, they go straight to sign language. They go straight to shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. At that point, you know you've won, okay? But remember when I said a couple months ago, y'all, I told y'all, if y'all debunk them with facts and logic, they have zero argument. Zero. Okay? Check them weirdos. Juice. All right.
Real quick.
What's wrong?
Tony, videos are coming out about this. Tony apparently after Rampage went out and said, it's pretty good. I have a pretty good feeling that AEW on TBS and TNT is here to stay.
Ooh. Oh, it sounds like that news might be coming out real soon. Werner, wasn't I just saying this to you before the show started?
Yes. So maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. Who knows?
Ooh. Get ready for the drone meltdown. I'm finna have drone accountabilities for the next fucking 6 months?
Minimum.
I think me and you are gonna have drone accountabilities for the next year.
Minimum.
Oh, I can't wait. Guys, I can't wait. I know y'all can't wait either. Oh, this is gonna be nice. That sounds like it got signed on the dotted line.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, especially by his facial expressions.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Y'all, if that TV deal is anything close to a Billy, the drones are going to be in shambles, bruh.
Yeah, because 205 a year seems fair for all five.
Bro.
Plus streaming.
Yeah, buddy. If
that seems to be a fair number.
If that shit is anything close to a Billy, the drones are about to cry. Oh my God. Because Werner, let's do a little rewind real quick, and then we got to get into 3 shows, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a quick rewind. How long did WWE fans say AEW was going to last when they first premiered on TV?
A year.
Yeah, I think that's all I got to say. I think I could leave it right there. If a 5-year-old company pulls in a TV deal that's close to anything over a half a bill. If it's anything over a half a bill, and I think we talked about that on a collision stream one time, guys, when I did a collision stream. If that thing is anything over a half a bill, drones will have nothing to say. I mean, obviously they still gonna bitch and moan, but let's be real. What can they say? That's unheard of for a 5-year-old wrestling company. And I think Tony Khan dropped a little breadcrumb when he said this might be the second highest grossing deal for a wrestling company ever, or like profit margin. What did he say?
Yeah. Well, no, he doesn't know WCW's numbers in 98.
Yeah, the Jim Crockett numbers and all that.
Yeah. But he believes that this will be the second richest TV deal in the history of wrestling.
That's huge. That's huge. Whether y'all know that or not, that's huge.
I just want to see Eric Bischoff cry if it's over $1 billion.
Werner, remember what we said before, like the TV deal news even hit the cycle. We were like, what's going to happen when? And I said one of the things that might happen, the anti-AEW grifters are going to have no material.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to go to nitpicking like the smallest thing possible on the show just to have content.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get real scarce for those people. The tide is going to turn. Things are going to look a lot different, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, okay, so they'll try to move the goalpost. They can't. A 5-year-old company getting anything over $500 million, they can't move the goalpost. If that deal is like $750 million, what can they say? What can they honestly say? And Werner, you weren't on that Collision stream, obviously, but give your high-end estimate and give your low-end estimate of what you think that TV deal is going to be.
High-end 205 a year.
Mm. Oh, you said a year? I thought you were going to say.
Yeah, no, $205 million a year.
About how many years?
Which, yeah, for 5 years. That would put you over $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
And then low end, 175.
Okay. We kind of in the same range a little bit.
Yeah.
I got low end at 650. I got low end at 650 and I got high end at like 1.2. So, yeah. All right. Okay. So we kind of on the same page in that regard. All right, that's fine. D Butler said Bischoff would start insulting TNT at TBS and end up talking stupid about himself in the process. Okay. Eric Bischoff, no matter what, guys, is a failure. But instead of being a man and accepting responsibility for his failures, he rather act like a little hoe and talk about past glories. But we live in a what have you done for me lately kind of world.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric Bischoff, you're the reason, whether you know it or not, and I mean, obviously Turner is a little bit to blame as well, why WWE was able to gain a monopoly over professional wrestling for the better part of 20 years. So you're probably 40% responsible for the downfall of professional wrestling as we know it. Own that 40%, homie. I don't want to hear all these revisionist history stories saying, oh, you put a bid in, but WWE snuck in and bought it. Nah, bro, if you really wanted it, you would have upped the ante. You would have got on the phone with Turner and been like, nah, let me put a new number ahead of this. It sounded like to me you heard the number WWE was offering and you just backed away from the table. So nah, bro. Or you lowballed them. Or we don't know that. We don't know that either. You might have lowballed them. You might have tried to buy WCW for less than what WWE offered.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and also Eric. Gotcha, bitch. I think you forget this, my boy. Nobody wanted to give you a TV deal, homie, because nobody trusted you. Nobody trusted you to run the operation, homie. I'm pretty sure if you would have approached Turner saying, hey, I'm taking this to NBC or something. Here's my money. Let me buy the WCW. I'm going to bring it back. I got a plan. They probably would have sold it to you, pimp. But no networks wanted to have anything to do with you, dude. You know why? Because you suck at your job. You're a one-trick pony. Once the NWO went to the shitter, so did you. See, WWE can't push that revisionist history bullshit on me or Werner.
Mm-mm.
So there you go. No, they didn't. Maria, no, they didn't. Warner they were a part of the process of it because they just didn't want it on their network anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But WCW, the entity, was up for sale. How do you think WWE got it?
especially during that time, because Warner was merging with AOL
Yes, they were.
when AOL was this big
Hot product. Yeah,
Is that even still a thing now?
not really. Yeah, so put it that way, guys. That whole misconception that Time Warner killed, they killed WCW. Okay, then why was WWE allowed to buy it? If they killed off the entire entity, okay, so Warner, I hate to talk about this type of stuff on stream. If you murder someone, right? No.
Okay.
Does like a duplicate of them just pop up?
No.
Okay. So if that's the case, how in the hell did WWE get to present WCW as a brand?
They couldn't?
They did.
Well, yeah, they did. But they buried the fuck out of it.
Right. So how did Warner kill WCW?
By selling it. That's all they could have done.
No, the answer is they didn't kill it. WWE did.
Right.
So put the blame on the right people. That's all I ask. If we gonna talk, let's put stuff in proper context. WWE killed WCW. That's something that so many people are afraid to say. Like I said, I give 40% of the blame to Eric Bischoff, and I give the rest. And I think the smallest percentage I give is to Time Warner. That's like the smallest percentage. And then I give the biggest percentage to WWE. Because they could have presented WCW as a secondary brand and actually put it on the same level as WWE. But did they do that? Okay.
No.
Okay. Why are y'all so afraid to put the burden on WWE? It's like people are afraid to admit that WWE killed the fun in professional wrestling. I'm not afraid to say it. I don't care how many of y'all come after me. I'm not afraid to say it. Because, Werner, I'm about to really fuck you up with this. Even despite how it was booked towards the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was WCW hot product or cold product?
Cold.
No, I mean as an entity, as a whole brand, not just the back end. As a whole brand. Think about all the wrestlers they had. Think about all the pay-per-view. Think about all the tape library. Was WCW a hot product or a cold product?
Yeah, it would be an attractive product. I would think it would be warm to hot.
And y'all blame Time Warner for that? For killing WCW?
Gotcha, bitch.
You think WWE didn't have the money to put WCW on a really high pedestal? I swear, some of y'all WWE apologists, y'all are weird to me, bro. Y'all are weird. And you know what's crazy? If anything, it was if you look up a lot of the stories about that time, a lot of people was trying to convince Vince to like push it as an entity. A lot of people were like, yo, Vince, you got WCW. Use it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And Vince used it all right.
Put it in the ground. Every chance he gets.
Come on, man. What are we talking about? Oh, Marvin Johnson, you a Packers fan? Oh, damn. Oh
my God.
That's hurtful. That's hurtful.
Oh.
I'm glad they lost. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm being a dick. I'm sorry. Bear down. I'm sorry. Bear down. Warner, go ahead and get your Lions pride on real quick.
One pride.
Okay. Let's. Ooh, all right.
That's what they came up with. Don't look at me.
I hope the fans in the stadium aren't as sissified as how you just sounded right now. Your ass said one pride. If you don't get your one band, one sound. All right.
What we need. We need Orlando Jordan.
There you go. That's it. No, Maria. God damn it. I know this, but what I'm telling you is who had WCW in their hands? Who? We know what happened with Turner and all that. We know. But who fumbled the ball with WCW as an entity in the end? Werner, when it was time to cross the goal line, who had the WCW ball?
That would be Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Oh my God, stop apologizing for WWE failing. Fuck. That gets on my goddamn nerves. Goodness gracious me. I'm sorry, that just annoys the shit out of me. No, I did not go to Collision tonight. There's no way I would have been able to make that and make it back here in time to do the show. It's worse enough tomorrow it's going to be a late night show, but yeah, I couldn't do 2 late night shows back to back. I'm sorry. All right, y'all, but let's not delay any further, man. Let's go ahead and get into SmackDown. We're going to go results based like we normally would do with Rampage, ladies and gentlemen. We going to do
Rampage,
like
baby.
We're going to go ahead and fly through SmackDown real quick, okay? Warren, are you ready? Cody wants Jacob. Cody wants Jacob. Cody wants Jacob. Can whoever told Jacob Fatu to purse his lips like that and show his teeth tell him to stop doing it? Please. It looks dumb. It makes him look like he wears a helmet to work every day. Stop having him do that. It doesn't look intimidating. It looks dumb. Again, if he's doing it during a match, fine. Do not care. But fucking just standing there with his hands like this.
Yeah.
With his lips pursed, it just looks dumb. It looks so stupid. So whoever's telling him to do that, please tell him to stop. Okay? I want to make this part a long story short too. Solo Sikoa versus Cody in a steel cage match next week on SmackDown. That is going to be the least violent, least fun, boring cage match of the year.
Boy, I wonder where they got the idea to do a cage match.
I don't know, Werner. I don't know, Werner. And then they had Jacob Fatu do the Chody thing where he's like, oh, no, I'm going to give you my shot, my tribal chief. I'm like, oh, give me a fucking knife.
Oh my God.
What are we doing, man? Yeah, with no blood, right? Oh, by the way, y'all, hit that like button, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Light the Cash App up, Streamlabs link up, and Super Chats, man. Show your support full out tonight. Man, make sure that you are supporting your content creators. Get this stream popping. Our chat rate is too low. We need some emojis, too. We can do this, y'all. Stop acting brand fucking new. My fault. I'm sitting there checking something. My bad. All right. Said Vince pussified the cage match with the escape rule. Oh, we know. We know. We were there. We were there. But the Bloodline attack. Oh, God. The cold product profits and old IY come out of nowhere to back Chody. What kayfabe reason do they have to back Chody?
None whatsoever.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, they faced the Bloodline and they lost. So they're going to step up and help Chody. Wouldn't you just focus on your own agenda at that point? Wouldn't you just be like, man, I got to find a way to get back to the tag belts? Chody can't help you with that.
Nope.
So what's the point? Oh, I got buttons for this. What was the reason?
What was the reason?
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
What was the reason?
But Werner, what did you think of that opening segment, my good sir? In words, what did you think of that opening segment, my good sir?
It was a snooze fest. That's all that was. It was a snooze fest. Cody says nothing new. Solo can't talk
At all. Oh, my God.
and
Gotcha, bitch.
the one person who should be wrestling in that match is being a dumbass in kayfabe And WWE's being stupid for not allowing that match to happen.
Solo Sikoa has void charisma. Do y'all know what I mean by that? It's like, have y'all ever like been, I don't know if y'all have ever been near the Grand Canyon or the Hoover Dam, but like, even though you could see it's finite, it just looks like, after staring down for so long, doesn't it just look like a void? Doesn't it look like it just keeps going and going and going and going and going, even though you know it has a bottom? That's Solo Sikoa's charisma. You keep looking down further and further going, God, I don't think he could have any less charisma. But it just keeps going and going and going and going. And you're like, is there a limit to how little charisma this dude has? WWE, he has no presence. He looks like he works at a fucking Best Buy. He has void charisma. And then to top it all off, how in the hell does standing next to Cody, this dude still look like he is the least intimidating person in the room? And that was even standing next to Cody. You know it's bad when Montez Ford is more intimidating than fucking Solo. There is no appeal to keep this going, WWE. None. In this bloodline shit, ASAP, dog. I know y'all in a creative bankruptcy and it's all y'all got and it's the only thing that y'all could lay y'all hat on and rest your laurels on. But, geez Louise, at some point it has to stop. What good can come out of this? I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know, I think he's worse than Lance Storm. And Steve Blackman.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
WWE 2.0 action figure wrestling just subscribed. Okay.
There
all
we
right.
go.
Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all new subscribers. We appreciate everybody watching across all platforms, but we need y'all to hit that like button, that share button, okay? Make sure y'all comment to keep in this chat rate up, okay? And also, donate to your boys, all right? Oh, damn. All right. Oh, and by the way, Boring Nick Aldis came out of nowhere and made a fucking 8-man tag, and you saw that coming a mile away. Old IY, Street Profits. I'm sorry. Was that 8-man tag? Was that, God, I don't even know. 10-man? I don't know. Who cares? Who cares, honestly? All right.
They just wanted to compete with AEW.
But Pretty Zesty are hanging out with Tiffany Stratton backstage and narrating big things for themselves and Pretty Deadly the musical until Nia Jax rolls up and they make a hasty retreat. Nia Jax says it's crazy that everybody's talking about Tiffany trying to cash in on her last week. And Tiffany pledges that she'll never turn on her. And Chelsea Green is just spreading lies. Nia tells her she'll be in her corner tonight to help her just like Tiffany helped her last week. Bayley makes her entrance as we go to break. Bayley won by pinfall with the Rhodes plant. What was the reason?
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
What was the reason?
So Nia Jax didn't come to ringside until towards the end of this match. And Bayley just backslid her, kicked out, and then Bayley got her. I'm sorry, it was a backslide. Bayley got out, got her, got the Rhodes plant. So what was the point of Nia Jax even coming out there if Tiffany Stratton was just going to eat the clean? What was...
You're just going to get a headache.
No, hell no, I'm not. That doesn't even... All right. Warren, are you ready for this next part? Kevin Owens is rudely interrupted by A-Town Down Under.
Oh,
They taunt him about proving himself right against Cody and mock him for not helping with the bloodline earlier. He calls them idiots and morons, and he says he and Cody are fine just like they are. And since he had to fight his friend Cody at Bash of Berlin, they should do it too to prove how great they are. And then he says, as Wayne Gretzky once said, tonight is a great night for a triple threat. And he's going to go talk to Nick Aldis. I didn't know Wayne Gretzky said that.
I didn't know Wayne Gretzky said that either. But what in the hell did Kevin Owens do to piss Triple H off?
Talk about it.
I mean, no. Like, I really don't get this, because ever since those two idiots have been brought to the main roster or back up for the main roster for Austin Theory's second time around, it's always been those three together. Why? I don't get it. First we have them just playfully bantering and all that. Then Kevin Owens is punching them both at the same time and all this nonsense. Then it goes away for a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden they're fighting again. And it's like, why? There's no story behind this.
Uh-oh. Warner, you're not supposed to say that. WWE has the best story. Shut up.
They don't have any stories. They don't have any stories, and they have a terrible women's division. Sorry, Rhea.
So, the only thing I'm trying to figure out at this rate is, like, what do WWE fans think of this product on just a basic scale? Now, we know that they think it's like, God's gift to planet Earth, but I want to know, like, if they were forced to sit down with an analytical eye and watch this product, would they point out any flaws with this show?
No.
And therein lies the problem. Warner, boom. Therein lies the problem.
Do you remember the Lego movie?
Of course I do.
You remember that song, Everything is Awesome?
Uh-huh.
That's the anthem for WWE drones.
It just feels beyond disingenuous at this point. It just feels like they're just making stuff up about how good this product is. Because you go to watch it, it was one thing that they hyped up, I want to say it was like a year ago. I forget what it was. And I think it was on NXT. And I went to go watch it. Was it Carmelo? It was Carmelo versus somebody.
Oh, the overhyped one himself.
Who was that? What was that feud that Carmelo had in NXT that people were just jizzing all over? Somebody help me out. Eugene Leos in the building on Facebook. Thank you for liking the stream. What was that feud, Werner? Oh, damn, dude. Was it with Grayson Waller?
Probably.
Somebody help me out. Oh, dude, somebody help me. Oh, man, I hate that I'm blanking on this. I really hate that I'm blanking on this. It feels like it was just yesterday. Oh, dude, I feel like such a dickhead. Was it against Grayson Waller? Dragunov, Roddy? Who was it against? Was it Dragunov? It was with somebody. And they were telling me, like, oh, you gotta watch it. Yo, look, I know you not.
Wait, wasn't it with Grayson, and then Grayson went to and started, I guess, a fight with Sean?
I don't know. I think, you know what? The more I think about it, I think it might have been Dragunov. Everybody's saying Dragunov. I think it was Dragunov.
Okay.
And everybody told me, go watch it, go watch it, go watch it. Like, I know how you feel about WWE, this, that, and the third, and I don't feel any way about WWE. We just call the product how we see it. But people's like, man, you got to watch it. These guys are down there putting on great matches. Just watch it. And I went to go watch one of their matches on, like, a takeover they were doing or a pay-per-view they were doing. And I was like, this is it? That was the first time Carmelo Hayes got on my radar. And I watched him, and I was like, this is it? This is what y'all hyping up?
Halloween Havoc.
It was, yeah, I know it was somewhere around this time of year. I'm like, dude, I was like, what? I was like, why? Huh? And I watched, I was like, dude, this isn't that great.
Cage Match gave it an 8.5.
That's way too high for that. I think at most I would have gave that a 5. I think at most I would have gave that a 5. It was the type of match that WWE fans say every AEW match is. Spot, 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 C-spot run, spot, 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 spot. It had no selling. None. That's all I remember about it, was watching it. I'm like, dude, where's the fucking selling?
You can't say that about WWE.
I just did. So again, I feel like if you forced a WWE fan, like a diehard, to watch the product with an analytical scope, would they even say anything is wrong? Gary Coleman versus Mini Me. That's funny. Yeah, no, it was alright. It wasn't even all that. So yeah, that was one of those moments where I'm like, that's y'all looking at a match under a microscope? Okay. Oh God, Maria's back. For two developmental talents, it was a really good match. It was alright. And that's me being nice. It was alright. And Dragunov ain't no damn developmental talent. He had been wrestling in an NXT UK for like 2 years up until that point. That ain't no... Stop.
And how many more years on the indies before then? Like...
Yeah, man. People just be reaching, bro. All right. Giovani Vinci is shown walking backstage to send us to break. I'm laughing.
Pitbull? Timu Pitbull?
I'm laughing because this dude was dressed like he belonged to a swingers community in Tampa. I was like, dude, am I supposed to take him seriously?
Get your upside pineapples ready.
Man, Legado del Fantasma were fucking hanging out, and Santos Escobar is mean to them for celebrating beating Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin last week, telling them not to be shocked by success because victory is who they are and they just don't find success, they make it. Since when? Have we missed the championship run they've gone on as a faction?
Yeah, well, yeah. They act like they've held something and they haven't.
We beat Baron Corbin and Steroid Milk Dud. We are the greatest.
Yeah. That's all you need in WWE now.
To beat Baron Corbin and Steroid Milk Dud?
Yeah.
All
because, again, outside of Chody, Baron Corbin's the only one who's pinned Roman Reigns.
If you have to ask that question, Steve Butler, there is no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just put it that way. If you have to ask that question, there is no reason. They just did it. Because I'm still trying to figure that one out my damn self. And for whatever reason, on God's green earth, like, does Triple H not like him? Because he had Ludwig Kaiser just beat the shit out of him for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Straight up, it was. I don't know. It felt like a punishment. I was like, whoa.
Then we're gonna send you over to SmackDown.
Do you remember how like Triple H was booking Austin Theory like right after Vince left?
Oh yeah.
That's what it was like.
Uh-huh.
But Freppy McNasty back in the building. Long time no see.
There we go.
Freppy. All right. Well, he's a steroid milk dud, man. Support the stream, man. Hit the like button if you haven't. We got to get these likes up just a little more, and I believe we can do it, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe that we can do it. Let's make it happen one time for the fun time, okay? Cool. Back for commercial, Legado. Oh, I read that already. Apollo Crews versus Giovani Vinci. And Giovani Vinci would be pinned by the steroid milk dud in like 4 seconds.
Yep.
Y'all want to know how bad this was? WrestleVotes came out with a report saying even some officials backstage were disappointed with how this was booked. So it's a mutiny. So even the people that work directly with Triple H on creative were pissed off. You know what that reeks of? Yeah.
Yeah. Send in Kane.
This reeks of Triple H going, no, I am going to continue his burial. I don't care what ideas you came up with, how many vignettes you did, I'm burying him. So look, Giovani Vinci, I don't know what you did to piss off Triple H, but bro, Either leave the company or apologize. Because my God, I'm like, dude, they picked up right where they left off.
He's a threat to me.
With his bald head.
That's right.
And his fake Gucci jumpsuit.
He could steal Stephanie from me.
I'm sorry, it was a tracksuit. But he wasn't running track.
He was just running in place at home.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, they did. They spent all that money doing vignettes for him just to have him get pinned with a crucifix pin in like 4 seconds. What was the? I got buttons for this.
Reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
What was the reason?
Does anybody in the comment section know the reason? And while y'all are figuring out the reason, drop some emojis in the comment section for your boys. Show the necessary love, man. Support the stream. Uplift the comment section. We know it's Friday. We know it's late, but we are here, and we hope y'all are here as well, and y'all better show the necessary love. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven are complaining to Boring Aldis when Mia Yim and her titties roll up. They bicker. Mia Yim tries to make a match. Chelsea tries to dodge it, but of course Nick makes the match official. Chelsea Green tries and fails to break his desk phone and storms off. Kevin Cartman makes his entrance and we go to break. Okay. Kevin Owens won by pinfall with a stunner on Austin Theory.
Mm-hmm.
Post-match, Grayson runs back into the ring to attack KO, but sends him packing. Austin recovers. A-Town down connects. Grayson Waller back in with the Rolling Thunder reverse STO as the heels stand tall. Any thoughts on that, Warner?
Trash.
Man, I don't know what to make of this shit no more.
Trash. Neither do I.
We had a video package recapping a series of matches between Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. LA Knight is shown walking backstage, sent us to break back from commercial. Michael Cho talks about the 5 years that SmackDown has been on Fox. Yeah, and SmackDown on Fox was a big failure. Fox lost a shit ton of money on ad revenue because WWE does not give their TV stations ROI. And, let me backtrack. Corey Graves called Giovani Vinci a high-performance human.
With all those steroids.
WWE commentary is the worst commentary in professional wrestling.
Facts.
I know Fox is like, we can finally get back to get an ad revenue that makes sense for us. They just held the L on the whole SmackDown thing. They'll bounce back from it, but I hate that Fox lost all that money on. Well, I don't hate it because maybe more networks should learn the hard way that WWE actually is cold product when it comes to drawing in viewers. And it's been proven statistically that WWE fans are on the lower end of the income scale when it comes to, ad revenue.
Yeah.
What does what mean? Steve Ellis said, my wife and I were pissed when Hell's Kitchen was replaced with SmackDown, and I'm a wrestling fan. Well, here's the thing. WWE overselling their product and Fox buying high is why that happened.
Yep.
Nothing more, nothing less.
And Netflix is going to learn the hard way.
They definitely are. Now, Netflix, I don't feel bad for. I don't feel bad. I don't. Because when they realize that they're not getting ROI on that shit, it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be absolutely hilarious. I don't think they make it to the final year of that deal.
I think Raw, the 5 year or the halfway point.
Yeah, I think Raw ends up back on USA. I think Raw 5 years from now ends up back on USA. Because USA will always take them with open arms.
Yeah, but not for a bill.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right.
And then their stock is going to tank because of it.
Okay. Werner, I'm going to escape the LA Knight, Andrade, and
Oh my
Carmelo Bow Wow
God! What
segment.
a fucking waste that was.
Do you want to give a brief synopsis before I do hit the escape button?
Just hit the escape
button. No. Don't be lazy. Give the people a brief synopsis. Just give them a brief synopsis.
LA Knight gave his standard tropes. Carmelo Hayes came out wanting a match. And then Andrade came out saying, "You can't beat me," but he beat him twice in a row. Nobody remembers that, according to Andrade. Trash.
Oh, and BFTs all around.
Yes.
Try. Okay, let me tell y'all how this is going to go. It's either going to be a triple threat or Andrade and Carmelo Bow Wow are going to go for the tiebreaker, and whoever wins that gets a shot at LA Knight. LA Knight is going to win that match, and then Andrade and Carmelo Bow Wow are going to go back to feuding, and that's going to be that. It's so predictable. Just when you thought 2 A-Town Down segments weren't enough, 2 A-Town Down segments and a match, you get a third.
Yep.
A-Town Down Under run into Boring Aldis backstage to tell him to book a tag match between them and Kevin Owens and anybody he can find that will team with him for next week. Nick Aldis gives him a good idea kind of look, and they run off laughing and giggling like little hoes.
That's a fact.
Chelsea Green makes her entrance flanked by Werner's crush Piper Niven to send us a break.
All I said is that she has a pretty face. That's it. Doesn't mean I have a crush on her. I just said she had a pretty face.
You want to love her gently underneath the ice cream waterfall.
What the fuck?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's okay. You ain't got to admit it right here, right now. Right here. Right now. Chelsea Green defeated Mia Yim with the kill switch. Mia Yim.
She signed on the dotted line.
Mia Yim. Mia Yim. They did just enough. When will people learn? They did just enough for you to sign back on that dotted line. And now they got you eating pins to fucking Chelsea Green.
Yep.
I don't even want to keep going. F commercial commentary hypes up next week's show. The creator wrestler Byron Saxton interviews Old IY and the Not So Street Profits ahead of the main event. Johnny Squidget says they're not family, but they've known each other for a very long time and they're on the same page tonight. Montez Ford agrees, and they all agree to focus on kicking the Bloodline's ass. Bloodline make their entrance and we go to break, and would you guess it? The Bloodline wins, LOL, by a pair of Samoan spikes from Solo Sikoa on Montez Ford. And the Bloodline stands tall to end the SmackDown on Fox era. Warner, doesn't that just fill you with glee and joy and happiness?
I'm just so shocked.
I know.
I never thought that would have happened. I really thought we would have gotten a Montez Ford 5-star frog splash. Or, sorry, from the heavens. And that would, because, you know, you got to send people home happy. My God. Thank God this is over. Now, will USA realize that they're going to get diminished goods?
I think yes, because SmackDown is barely hovering over that 2 million mark now.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think those ratings aren't going to go down after the premiere episode on USA to like 1.4, 1.5, you are fooling yourself. Raw is going down as we speak.
Yep. Raw is going down.
Before you know it, SmackDown is probably going to be averaging 1.2, 1.3.
Mm-hmm.
Before you know it. This is cold product, bro. Go ahead.
And then they'll get a TV deal for Big Ten football on Friday nights as well, and they'll have to kick off SmackDown.
And here's a conundrum. And by the way, RIP to the SmackDown on Fox era. Again, I know Fox is like, thank you, God.
Yeah.
To have the Bloodline be the last visual of the SmackDown on Fox era, to me was like a spit in the face to Fox.
Yep.
Here's the faction that is responsible for you not getting your ROI on ad revenue, and we're going to rub it in your face. Here's the reason why ratings have gone down, because people have gotten so tired of seeing this over and 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 over. If I'm Fox, I feel like, did these motherfuckers just mock me?
Yeah.
-10. It was so fitting that this was the end of the SmackDown on Fox era. No moment of the night. This product will continue to be extremely bad. It will continue to be extremely cold up until the point of where, because all things happen eventually. The universe always turns as it should.
Mm-hmm.
Up until the point of where even their fans, their diehard base, is going to start giving up on this.
Yeah.
Because to switch the target over to Netflix, if y'all think Raw is going to be any better on Netflix, get that thought out of your head now. Werner, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's gonna be worse. Because they're comfortable. They don't have any reason to step up their game.
No, because technically, they have no competition on Netflix.
Yep. So it's gonna get worse.
Yep. And those Netflix executives showed you that they are happy with the PG product. They were partying like it was 1999.
Does anybody think the product is going to improve on Netflix? Yes or no? And Werner, go ahead and give your rating for SmackDown. Sir.
-10. No moment. Thank God the SmackDown on Fox era is over and Fox can get back to promoting good, wholesome programming. Like, I don't know, The Simpsons, I guess.
Dun, 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 dun.
Did you know Marge died? The voice?
Really? Like the American voice?
Yeah, the American voice died.
When?
She was in her let me double check.
Yeah, you're gonna have to verify that one for me. God damn. What the hell? Let me see. And I don't mean it like it wouldn't have been sad if like it was the voice of Latin America or something like that, but like,
yeah,
you know, but still. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm sitting there trying to get some stuff on the page. All right. The work never stops, ladies and gentlemen. The work never stops. Saying no, no, no. I'm seeing a lot of people saying no. Julie Kavner. Okay. That's messed up, man. I can't believe Marge is gone. That's kind of sad, man. That's really sad. Holy shit. Oh, I'm finna check my damn self. Hold on. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I saw it a few
They say Julie
days
Kavner
ago.
is still alive. Who would the wait? Hold on. I'm confused now. Yeah, it says Julie Kavner is still alive. 73 years old. I never knew what this woman looked like until today, by the way.
I was shocked when I saw that, and I was shocked about Bart too.
Oh, Nancy Cartwright. Okay, Nancy Cartwright is still alive too. All right, okay, well, okay. All right, y'all, let's loosen up a little bit in this stream, man. We about to transition over to Collision and Rampage, baby.
This is Rampage.
Drop some fire emojis in the comment section if y'all still rocking with us. I want to slow the stream down. I got to anyway because I got to save my voice for tomorrow. Big all-out stream tomorrow. All right. Drop the fire emojis. Now, serious question for everybody in the room. Once y'all get through dropping them fire emojis. Serious question. What do you think, if you had any say over it, what do you think would immediately turn the WWE product around? And go into detail. Don't just say better booking and just leave it at that. Okay, what would you improve about the booking? Like, what do you think would turn WWE around almost immediately? Because the alternative, the whole alternative thing where these Fed walkers were like, oh, I'm going to watch AEW. No, they didn't want to watch AEW. They just wanted a better WWE. So they're still high on this imaginary WWE is better thing, and it's not. So once that helium that they got wears off, they're going to realize that it never got better. So like, what would you do to actually make it better? I want to talk about solutions because I'm sure there's some people that watch the show that go, oh, all these guys do is bad WWE. We don't bash WWE. We call out what we see, but they'll probably say that. All we do is bash WWE. Okay, well, what's the solution? What would make WWE actually better? Because if you want my honest answer, like, honestly, this is kind of a cop-out, but I'm going to say it anyway. I don't think that there's any short-term solution to make that product better. I don't. To bring back the lapsed fan that WWE has pushed away would take decades, in my opinion. So I don't think that there's a quick fix. I do not think that there's a quick fix for WWE's problems. I don't. Put me in the category of people that does not believe there's a quick fix for WWE's problems. Werner, what would you do?
Blow it up. And that wouldn't be a quick fix either. Blow up, strip everybody, the whole nine.
Yeah. Somebody saying no quick fix. Remove our personal social media and bring back kayfabe. Wouldn't work. These fans are stalkers.
Yep.
Wouldn't work. These stalking ass fans will find their personal pages real quick. These new wrestling fans are weirdos. Bring back cussing, they ain't gonna do nothing.
No, that ain't gonna do nothing.
That ain't gonna do nothing. That's not a solution. That's not even a Band-Aid.
And the only person they'll allow to cuss is probably Miz.
That's like giving a lollipop to a kid at the dentist's office. That's not doing nothing. That's not going to do anything. Like, these are, like, when I'm not talking about like ground level product solutions. I'm talking about like core from the top down solutions. Y'all are like, get rid of the bloodline, cussing. No. I'm talking about like top down change. What would be your top down change? Like edicts, that type of stuff. Steve Butler said, do a complete overhaul of the top brass. Okay, and then what? That's why I say go into detail. Because you can't, then you got to hire people. Okay, cool. Who would you bring in? The only reason why I'm doing this, by the way, guys, is we making good time. We only had an hour 22, so I feel like engaging with y'all. We only had an hour 22. Robert said, fire the writers. What would that do? Triple H is still at the helm.
Mm-hmm.
I said the same thing when Vince was in charge. Monty Mike said, bring back wrestling. Okay, but how would you get to that point? Say, get rid of the soap operators and hire jobbers to do the storylines. Okay. All right, Warner, let's do this real quick, man. Kick your brain on and let's get the words flowing, sir. Here we go.
Okay.
Because here's what I'm about to say. Strip WWE down to the bare parts. I'm talking about the only thing that should be left is the logo and the tape libraries.
Yeah.
And I would even change the logo because I think it looks corporate, clean. I don't like it. I think it's trash. That is not what WWE is at its core.
Nope.
I would strip almost everything down about WWE, just like they were about to do with WCW. WCW was about to be presented a whole different way if it would have been brought back. Look it up. When you get the chance, look it up.
Mm-hmm.
WCW was about to be brought back in a whole different format. Like a completely different format. I would strip everything down, even the logo. I would bring in every turned away smart wrestling mind that WWE has cast out to sea over the last 40 years that's still alive. So like Raven, you know what I'm saying? Well, Kevin Sullivan is gone, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But like all of the great creative minds that WWE pushed out of wrestling when they had the monopoly, I would bring all of them back. All of them, except for Cornette. Except for Cornette and Bischoff.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'd make Raven the head.
Of?
Creative.
All right, now let me get this off. So I would do that. I would bring back in all of those people. And then I would tell them, I would have a whole meeting where I would be like, okay, cool. I hired the corporate people to handle the numbers and that side of it. Don't worry about that. And I would hire the best of the best. WWE has the money. I'm talking about I'd hire people fresh out of Harvard. Like, like the best of the best to handle the numbers shit. Right? Then I would bring in the best of the best to negotiate the TV deal, all that stuff. But on the product side, I would bring in all of the people WWE pushed, all the great wrestling minds they pushed out, have a meeting and go, do you? I don't want anybody holding the book hostage. Y'all will book by committee, just run it by my desk. The only time I will ever veto something is if it's something I think doesn't make sense. But outside of that, y'all will have full autonomy to book the product cohesively and in order. Then I would hire the best production crew that I could get, because again, WWE has the money.
Yep.
And you know what I would do? I'd hire 2 top production crews. I would revive the WCW entity. I would reboot WWE as a combination of somewhere between the Ruthless Aggression era and the New Generation era when it comes to characters. That'd be my only directive to my team. Book somewhere between the Ruthless Aggression era and the New Generation era. I want New Generation era level characters, and I want Ruthless Aggression era level booking. If you can make that happen, that's all I ask. And then, if both brands were successful, I would revive the ECW brand. Bring on another top production crew. And then I would do the unthinkable. I'd hop on the phone with Tony Khan and I'd be like, is there any way we can cross-promote a Forbidden Door show where we involve WWE, the rebooted WCW, the revived ECW, and we make some paper. We make some real paper.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would take NXT off of fucking television and actually let these people learn how to wrestle the right way and hire proper trainers and don't train out people's strengths. Because that knee I saw from Julia on NXT made me want to vomit. Now go ahead, Werner.
I would do practically the same. I mean, I would strip it down to its bare bones. You know, like we talk about a house and gutting it, gut WWE. I would get rid of the logo. I would get rid of everything and start from scratch. Period. And if I still have a TV deal in place while doing this, I would ask them for patience and time while we go through this growing period. Now, obviously there's going to be growing pains during this, but I would just ask for patience and time, which I would have under this TV deal with Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Next, I would go to Raven, because Raven is so underrated with his mind and them not using him. It's criminal that Tony has not used him and WWE has not used him. Next, everybody's stripped. Period. There are no champions. I'm redesigning all belts to where they look like belts.
Mm-hmm.
Not this belt buckle that says WWE or WW. Those are gone. Anything to do with Vince, gone.
Mm-hmm. Edicts, all that.
All of it. All of it's gone.
No more local medical facility.
Yeah. Gone. Everything, every directive from Vince to Triple H, gone. Stephanie McMahon, gone.
Every commentary trope.
Yep.
All of that.
Michael Cole's fired.
Oh, yeah, immediately.
Yeah, that's the first fire. I would definitely go the route of getting people out of business schools, whether it be Ross or Harvard or Yale.
Talladega Tech, Wharton.
Yeah, Wharton, all, yeah. And get the business side done. I might keep Nick for the TV deals.
He's a good businessman.
He's a good businessman. And I as much as I don't like him, I need to keep him happy because he's on the board.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have to answer to the board. And doing all this, they're going to be like, what the fuck? So I need to keep him. I would ask Brian Gewirtz to come back to be a consultant to the head of creative, which would be Raven. I'm hiring writers right out of college. I'm not going to Hollywood.
Mm-mm.
I'm not doing this. I'm going to the colleges and getting writers and saying, hey, do what you want, but again, make sure it makes sense.
Write me some compelling television.
Write me some compelling television. Again, book by committee. Again, and just like you said, book. The only thing I'm going to veto is if it doesn't make sense. But I will give you a chance to explain yourself and say and show me how this makes sense.
Yeah, you'll have a crash course for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make you study, and then when I hire them, I'm gonna make them study wrestling like it's nobody's business.
Right.
They're gonna study it like they are in college.
Mm-hmm. Because the network will still be up, and it has a lot of great knowledgeable old school wrestling stuff.
And imagine how good that'll look to TV networks as well if your writing team consists of veterans of the industry and people that are coming out of top business schools.
Mm-hmm.
That. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, I would go to USC and get some of theirs because they have the best film school, from what I hear.
Yeah,
and I would just get writers from there and go to town.
And Fernando asks, why the Ruthless Aggression Era instead of the Attitude Era? Because the Ruthless Aggression Era had all of the best parts of the Attitude Era, but competent booking.
Yes.
Everything, for the most part, everything made sense in the Ruthless Aggression Era. Obviously, there were some clunkers and some misses, but I think the Ruthless Aggression Era had way less misses than the Attitude Era. That may be an unpopular opinion, but tough titty.
Yeah.
This is you talking to somebody that lived it. The booking was way more cohesive at the top of the card, the middle of the card, and the low part of the card in the Ruthless Aggression Era.
And SmackDown was better than Raw.
Yeah, from top to bottom, the card was good. Like, it would be a time where they would show the match card for like next week on that next week of Raw, and you'd be like, oh my God, nothing misses. Like, it'd be like Ric Flair versus RVD. Kane versus, like, it was just great fucking matchups with stories attached to them. It was. Go back and watch it until Triple H start dipping his fucking sledgehammer into everything.
Yeah.
The Ruthless Aggression Era was great until Triple H just went on a fucking reign of terror.
Yeah, and that would not happen. No reign of terrors.
Oh, yeah, there would be no Roman Reigns holding the belt for 4 years things going on.
No.
No.
This ain't the 70s.
No.
That'd probably be one of my only few edicts. Would be like, I'm letting you know right now, nobody is going to hold the title longer than a year and a half at most.
Yep.
At most.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd have to really show me why I should keep the belt on you that long.
Yep.
There would be nobody holding no championships hostage. Nobody.
Right.
I literally just said that. I literally just said that. Werner did too.
Mm-hmm.
Said, why not bring back retired talent to be creative? I literally just said that like 3 times. The first thing I said was I would bring back all of the creative people, the legends that WWE have pushed out of the industry because they had the monopoly, and bring them back in. I just said that. The writers would be there for the writing portion, the literal writing portion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Raven would want to sit down at a computer and type shit out for fucking 6 hours. So, yeah. But Raven is going to be the overseer.
Yeah. Oh, and a big thing for me, promos are just bullet points.
Mm-hmm. If you can't go out there and cut a promo without it, then you don't need to be in my company.
Yeah.
I know that sounds harsh, but you know what? You don't need to be at least on this part of the company. I'm going to send you back down to the training center, have you cut some promos. That's what we going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not going to be on TV.
Yeah.
If you can't cut a promo. All right, y'all. I think we had enough fun with that, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Show the necessary love. Get this stream popping. If y'all don't want this stream to be popping and y'all want this to die and be low energy, cool. I could fly through this and go mostly results-based, but that's completely up to y'all. Get the engagement up. Get our chat rate up with emojis and all that good shit. Y'all got it too low right now. Come on through. It's too many of y'all sitting in here for it to not be higher, okay? Collision begins with a recap of Hangman Page burning down Swerve's childhood home, and Tony Khan now turning their cage match it all out into an unsanctioned lights-out cage match. I am so fucking excited.
I really want to know how this is going to work. Like, are they going to leave stuff in the ring and then and then the cage comes down? Is the cage going to come up a halfway through?
Dude, I'm so fucking geeked.
Yeah.
Moxley and Marina Shafir arrive at the building. Marina Shafir. Oh.
God damn.
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch. You dirty bitch. You dirty bitch.
Why is she so goddamn fine?
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord, she's so fine. So what if you get some... we move past the subject now. Y'all had a chance to engage with the topic and y'all didn't for the most part. All right. Mark Briscoe defeated Lance Archer in a random cheat code at that.
Yeah, what the heck was this?
I mean, goodness gracious. They was wrestling like it was a pay-per-view. I'm like, whoa, what the?
Yeah.
Yo, if Lance Archer can change up his presentation and stop looking like a fucking Mad Max Aladdin. I'm just keeping it. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest.
Picture Mel Gibson and Robin Williams as the same person.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, just babe, man. I look. Tell me when I'm telling lies, bruh. You saw them pants just like I did.
You're not lying. It's just funny as hell.
All right, but Mark Briscoe defeated Lance Archer in a cheat code of a damn match. The Froggy Bowl, well, 2 more Froggy Bowls finally put it away after a physical, amazing. They used all around the ring. Hear that, WWE? They used all around the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And it was great, man. I did not expect that to be as good as it was.
That would be another thing. No more invisible walls.
Oh, God, yes. If you gonna run out there, y'all gonna fight to the back.
Mm-hmm.
A fight into the crowd. A fight.
Yep.
Point is, y'all not fighting until the camera's off of y'all. Y'all not gonna stop fighting until the camera's off.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, cheat code. I'm gonna say that again. I did not expect that to be so good.
Yeah.
I did not expect that to be so good. But what was your thoughts on the match?
When is the next Ring of Honor pay-per-view? December?
I don't know. They might do one in October, probably. I don't know.
Because that should be a Ring of Honor title match.
I would like that. I would like that a lot.
You know?
Yeah, I did not expect that to be the cheat code that it was, but I ain't complaining.
Yeah, no.
I am not complaining. That was really good.
Lance Archer needs to step up and do that every week.
Yeah. He was super physical in the match.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Jericho cuts a promo on the conglomeration. He says time for Tomohiro Ishii to go back to Japan. Okay, xenophobic much?
Yeah, right?
Big Bill, oh boy.
Oh boy, Big Bill.
And the titty sucker Brian Keith say time runs out for every man, including this one. And the camera pans down to see the god of all sexuality, Tomohiro Ishii, knocked out beneath Jericho's foot with a chair wrapped around his head. He was just using it as an accessory, Warner.
You know what's going to happen now?
What?
They're all going to get ED.
That's right.
Because they messed with our sexual Lord and Savior, Tomohiro Ishii.
And everybody's going to start wearing chairs around their necks because Tomohiro Ishii is just that different.
Yes.
All right, he's a trendsetter.
That's right.
All right, Grizzled Young Veterans defeated the Iron Savages in a match. But FTR hit the ring afterwards and a brawl erupts. The Grizzled Young Vets barely escaped just as FTR is about to catch them with the Shatter Machine. Jacked Jameson raised FTR's hands in celebration, so they hit him with the Shatter Machine instead. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to skip that Orange Cassidy promo. Orange Cassidy defeated Brian Keith. Tony Khan just has to get Orange Cassidy on the show.
Yeah. He can't help himself.
Dude, he just cannot help himself when it comes to Orange fucking Cassidy, bro.
No.
All right, man. I don't got nothing to say. I really don't got nothing to say about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Tony Khan's clearly not going to stop because he thinks Orange Cassidy is something that he's just not. So he's not going to stop. He has an obsession. Like, I don't know. Okay, y'all want to slow our chat rate down and not engage? Fair enough. Let's keep. Warren, you ready?
Let's do it.
We finna fly. Mercedes cuts promo on Hikaru Shida. She says Camille may be banned it all out, but she's not banned tonight. Keep watching and you'll find out what happens when you mess with Mercedes Moné. Short, sweet, and to the point.
Yeah.
Great
promo.
Yeah, there you go. The Outrunners finally won on AEW television by defeating Davey Bang and August Matthews. Okay.
I hear they're outselling merch. They're outselling the current world champion and two former world champions in Swerve and John Moxley.
Yeah, they got that type of gimmick that certain weirdos they just latch on to, so that don't surprise me.
Yeah.
All right, so Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander showing off the titties a little bit. Huh?
Yeah, buddy.
Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I know.
There we go. Chris Statlander trying to show off a little. But Chris Statlander says when she was TBS champion, she gave Willow a shot, but Willow didn't reciprocate when she had the strap. Willow vows to make Stat pay for her betrayal in their street fight. To make this a long story short, Takeshita defeats the Beast Mortos in a mini cheat code. It wasn't a full-out cheat code, but look, I would have rather had the Beast Mortos and Orange Cassidy spot 7 days out of the damn week, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I gathered from this. While it was a good match, that's pretty much all I gathered from this match. This is why I wanted the Beast Mortos in there over Orange Cassidy. But nope. Tony got to have his boy on every fucking pay-per-view.
Yep.
Because he goes to soccer games with him and Jaguars games and appearances. And oh my God, look, he could put his hands in his pockets.
Try it. Just say you're dating.
Right. Just say y'all love each other and get it over with, bro.
Yeah.
But any thoughts on the Takeshita Beast Mortos match?
I thought it was a phenomenal match. I really like this match. Again, I'm pissed Beast Mortos isn't in the Continental match, but I'm excited that I hope tomorrow, even though Orange Cassidy's in it, I think it's just going to be Okada versus Takeshita mainly during that match. So I'm excited for that. I want to watch the match again. Like, I just like the match that much. I want to watch it again. And you guys should too.
And she'll like it too. Jesus Christ. Mariah May.
Text 4242.
The fact that you remembered that is wild. But Mariah May tells us she gets off on fighting.
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch.
And she still hasn't had her AEW Women's World Title celebration. And she thinks that it should happen at All Out, and it probably will. I don't mind it. More Mariah May on my TV is just fine with me.
Yep. Completely agree.
Yeah, buddy. All right, next up, Hikaru Shida defeats Deonna Purrazzo, unfortunately for Werner.
That's a shame.
Deonna Purrazzo got to start stacking up some wins, man.
This is a Tony issue.
Wait, let's slow down. Let's slow down. I actually have faith in this regard. Because you remember when Hikaru Shida was eating a whole bunch of L's?
Yeah, that's true.
And then her booking finally got better.
And then she got 2 world title runs.
Yeah, that's what I think is going to probably end up happening with Deonna. I think Deonna is kind of sort of, I guess, paying her dues. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Why do you got to pay your dues in AEW?
But like Hikaru Shida, yeah, her booking was the same way Deonna's is right now. So I'm not really too concerned. I think Deonna's probably going to end up in the women's world title picture probably sometime next year. You know, you got to put the belt on her at some point.
Yeah, either belt.
Because her and Hikaru Shida went out there and had a cheat code.
Mm-hmm.
They went out there and wrestled their asses off. And it really made me want to see those two ladies go at it again.
Yeah. You know what else it made me think of? And I saw this on Twitter like probably an hour before the show started.
Go for it.
Thunder Rosa versus Shida. Remember that for All Out? I don't know what year it was, but All Out, and they had a banger of a match.
Uh-huh.
And they haven't run that back yet.
Yeah. And it's time to do a lot of these. It is time to do a lot of these yet and still. But I don't know, guys. I want to see it again. I want to see Deonna get some gold in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
But this was great. This was absolutely great. Hold on, I got to sneeze. Oh, shit. Hold on. Ah, there it is.
Bless you.
Thank you. Mercedes makes her entrance to interrupt Shida's celebration. When Shida's attention drawn towards Mercedes, Camille, looking all statuesque and whatnot, attacks Hikaru Shida from behind. Mercedes grabs the kendo stick and takes a swing, but Shida avoids it and hits Camille instead. Shida whacks Monet with the stick. Hey. And lays her out with the katana to stand tall. FTR challenges the Grizzled Young Vets to a tag match next week on Collision, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
There's no way you're going to get me to go through that lamed MXM collection promo. No way, no how. I'm using the Escape for the first time tonight. No way.
Don't tense up, man. Don't tense up, man. Where you going?
Settle that, mug.
Yeah, no. Not doing it.
Can we get someone to tell Max he's not the greatest wrestler alive? And just put that in his head, because he's not.
Okay, so Maria's in her contrary and hostile mode tonight.
Come on, Maria.
No, it's okay. It's okay. All I'm going to say is this. Tony Khan has earned the goodwill when it comes to this specific thing, and I gave an example. So either you weren't listening or you're just trying to find anything to like nitpick, because I literally said, I remember when Hikaru Shida's booking was just like how Deonna's is right now, and Hikaru Shida's booking has gotten better drastically. So I gave an example. I literally gave an example.
Plus, I think Deonna only has 5 losses.
Yeah, like that's.
I mean, it's not like she's hurting for wins.
Yeah, I'm not about to even go any further than that. I gave a built-in example. All right, okay. All right, next up, we got Pac, Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta, the Blackpool Combat Club, going against the Elite, all of them. And again, a great match. It was like everybody was working with a sense of urgency tonight, and I thought this was a great match. But the baby faces would end up picking up the win over the Elite. and Wheeler Yuta got the pin.
Yeah. That was a shocker.
That shocked the hell out of me. But this match, at certain points, it was going a million miles per hour. Everybody was working at the top of their game. And most importantly, it's good to see all of these guys in the ring healthy-ish, in Bryan Danielson's case. But to see everybody healthy-ish and working to the best of their ability. It seemed like the Young Bucks stepped their game up. And when the Young Bucks step their game up, it's always good. So, yeah. I thought this was a cheat code, too. This was honestly a cheat code. And by the way, can we get a laugh out of this real quick? How about Jack Perry getting his ass kicked on 2 separate shows?
Right?
Not Bryan Danielson kicking Jack Perry into Rampage. That was so funny to me. It's little details like that are just so good. Jack Perry getting his ass whooped on 2 separate shows is comedy. That's comedy. But the Outrunners are interviewed backstage. They're thrilled about their big win on Collision. At least till Jon Moxley and Marina Shafir show up to fuck shit up and take them out. Next up, Queen Aminata defeated Missa Kate almost within 30 seconds. It was really quick. Then there's a hype video for Mjif versus Daniel Garcia at All Out. Then we got Dustin Rhodes, Sammy Guevara, and Hologram going against the Dork Order. Oh, God. And Hologram picked up the win for his team with the splash on Reynolds. I just want the Dork Order gone. Okay.
Yeah.
The Bang Bang Gang cut a promo about momentum before Austin tries to get a nickname again. Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony interrupt and make fun of them. The Guns Up gesture is cut off with the Gates Open.
No. Bruh.
That was so lame.
Yeah, it was.
Gates open. I was like, oh no. I said, oh no. No. Jesus, no. And then Juice and Toa Leona screaming at each other at the end of that was funny as shit.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah.
That was great. Oh, man. I'm going to walk up to a random bitch and be like, Gates open. See if she do it back at me. Hey, why
like,
not?
what the fuck?
All right, there's a promo backstage setting up a 3-way trios match on the All Out pre-show between Undisputed Kingdom, Top Flight, the Beast Mortos, and Shane Taylor Promotions. That could be good.
Yeah.
I might be invested in that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now we got the House of Black going against MXM Collection in a fashion fight. Tony, this was a dudderino. It was a miss, and this should never be done again. Now, in the middle of this, from the middle of this match to the end of it, I thought the wrestling was fine, but this should never be done again.
No.
This was a swing and a miss. Never again. Tony Khan. Never again. This was bad. Not Michael Jackson bad, just bad. What the fuck? House of Black should not be involved in stuff like this, but thankfully they won. I don't know what to say about this. Werner, you got some thoughts about this, man?
You know, I think we summed it up perfectly on Wednesday when we had nothing, because this was terrible. This was absolutely terrible. You wasted an appearance for the House of Black for this nonsense. Like, if it was the Dork Order, I could see it. If it was any other tag team, I could see it. But the House of Black, really?
And it didn't even hit.
No.
Like, it wasn't even a moment during the match where I was like, oh, that was a little funny. It didn't hit. Tony, don't do this WWE stuff, dog. Don't. It don't fit AEW's feng shui. It just
no.
No. This was a swing and a miss. Never do this again. Okay. And then Will Ospreay closed out the night, cutting a promo on Pac backstage. He said he's been chasing Pac for years and lapped him without even realizing it. He implies that it's Pac's own fault that he's always spinning the wheels in the same position, and tomorrow at All Out, he has a chance to do something about it. Then the commentators run down the lineup for All Out, and that was the show. Guys, we did 3 shows tonight. First ever 3-show night for us here at Covalent TV.
Mm-hmm. It was hard to keep up.
Man, that was a lot. I'm going to rest my voice after this. I'm going to lump them together. I'm going to lump Collision and Rampage together tonight. Overall, I'm going to sit at about a 7.8. The wrestling was really good, but some stuff on Rampage brought my rating down. If some of the silly shit didn't that happened didn't happen on Rampage, I probably would have been at like an 8.4.
Yeah.
But some of that silly shit on Rampage kind of brought it down. Moment of the night. You know what? I'm going to give it to everybody who wrestled on Collision. You know why? Because, again, they were wrestling like they wanted to prove a point.
Mm-hmm.
I loved the sense of urgency in the ring on Collision. It was just something about it that I was like, this is entertaining. This is what wrestling is supposed to be. Go ahead.
I'm going to go flat 8. I liked Collision. I liked how you were saying they were wrestling with a sense of urgency. I think the reason why they were doing that is because I think some people, Deonna, were wrestling saying, why am I not on the fucking pay-per-view? So we got a good Collision. Maybe more collisions need to be like that, Tony. But the comedy stuff has got to stop.
Uh-huh.
You're pushing too hard with the comedy. You can do comedy and be subtle about it, and it'll hit harder than the force stuff. And I don't need to see Orange Cassidy on my screen. I don't see a need for Max Caster to be on my screen either. And his nonsense. That needs to go away. Moment of the night. Ooh. Yeah, I'll give it to the roster who wrestled on Collision, because they wrestled their asses off tonight.
Mm-hmm. Jesus, my apologies, y'all. Okay, so let me see what we got. Let's say Collision was the 10 betters right now, but Rampage took a dip against. Yeah, Rampage knocked some points off of Collision for me because I just lumped them together. It knocked some points off. Yeah, I definitely would have been higher. You know what? Clear the air.
Are we doing clear the air before?
Yeah, let's do this real quick. Keep that same energy. If there is anybody who halfway supports us, and because I'm a ain't no half stepping kind of guy. If there's somebody who halfway supports us, I'd rather you not support us at all and go find someone else to watch, a dick ride, or, keep that same energy. Because if it doesn't benefit Covalent TV in any way, I don't really want to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to be honest. So if you're going to support, fully support, don't half-ass it. If if you're going to do your part, don't half-ass it. And that's all I got. Go ahead.
Orange down, go blue.
Jesus Christ. Gold team rules, head ass.
That's right. Let's go, Maze.
Oh, God. All right, guys, it's time for us to do our investment ratings, and then we finna get the fuck up out of here, man.
All right, we're going to start off with that three-way trios match.
Uh-huh.
Top Flight with Action Andretti versus Shane Taylor Promotions and the Beast Mortis versus the Undisputed Kingdom, which is consisting of just Matt Taven, Matt Bennett, and Roderick Strong.
I'm going to go 6.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm going to go 6.
All right, now to the main card.
Okay.
Which is just 8 matches, by the way. Number 1, we got Will Ospreay versus Pac for the international title.
10.
Yeah, that's going to be balls to the wall. Next match, we have the Young Bucks versus the Blackpool Combat Club for the AEW Tag Team titles.
4.
I'm actually at a 2.
Caveat. Young Bucks step their game up. I'll go 6.
Same. Up next, Willow versus Chris Statlander, Chicago Street Fight.
8. I'm going to go 8.
8.
I want to see if they could take this feud into that second gear.
I'm going to say 8, but with a caveat. If no one comes out and interferes.
Doubt it.
Yeah, I know.
Doubt it.
All right, next up we have Okada versus Mark Briscoe versus Orange Cassidy versus Takeshita for the Continental Championship.
I hate that Orange Cassidy brings down everything he's in, because if the Beast Mortos was in his place, I probably would have had this at a 9.
Same.
But because Orange Cassidy is in this, I'm at like a fucking 4. I'm at a 4, dude.
3.5.
Like, I can't with that fucking guy. Every time I see his face just pop up on a fucking match card, I just want to knock the glasses off his damn face. Like, he just annoys me in every conceivable way.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Next up, the most useless match of the night, MJF versus Garcia.
I'm going to go 1.5.
0.
Caveat. If this means Daniel Garcia is leaving AEW, because MJF winning would probably tell me Daniel Garcia is leaving. Mm-hmm. So if Daniel Garcia is leaving and MJF wins, I'll go 4. But like as it stands, 1.5. As it stands.
I'm at a 0 as it stands. If MJF wins and Garcia is gone, I'll jump up to a 3. Both are waste of spaces at this point. Up next, we have Mercedes Moné versus Shida for the TBS Championship. Camille is banned from ringside.
This feels like one of the most obvious matches on the card.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we get that Renegade Twins element.
Yep.
I'm not even going to caveat it because I'm almost certain that's going to happen. If it doesn't, I'd be surprised. Oh, this is tough. I'm going to go 6. And the only reason why I'm going 6 is because I got a feeling the crowd is going to try to turn on Mercedes.
Yeah.
And it's going to take away from the match. The fans, I got a feeling some of the fans are just going to be trying too hard to get themselves over, and that's going to take away from the match.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only concern. Other than that, if that wasn't the case, I'd probably say 8. But because I know the crowd is going to try to shit on Mercedes, 6. Go ahead.
I'm gonna split that, and I'm gonna say 7. I think Shida's gonna turn it on.
She better.
Yeah, I think she will. But I agree with the crowd gonna shit all over this. Next up, we have Bryan Danielson versus Jack Perry for the AEW World Title.
5. I think the match itself is going to be all right, but that's where I think it's going to cap out. All right. I think it's going to cap out at all right. But I might be betting against myself there because when is the last time Bryan Danielson has had a just all right match? So I might be betting against myself here, but like, I think it's just going to be all right. So I'm going 5.
Yeah, I'll stick with 5.
That's it?
Lights out cage match. I don't even need to say who's
Bro,
in
are
that.
you serious? Are you serious? Dog, 11 if possible. Like, that shit is going... Dude, that is my bona fide show stealer pick. That is my there's no need to question it. That is my bona fide show stealer pick. No questions asked.
Yeah.
That is going to steal the fucking show.
Yeah.
That is going to get ugly. That is going to get uncomfortable. That is just going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even got further words than that. Just, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm at an 11 as well. I want to know the specifics. I want to know how this is going to go so bad. I'm excited for this match. I think the entire crowd is waiting for this match. I think it's good that it's the main event. Like, don't get me wrong, but I think a lot of people would be happy if this show kicked off with this match.
I don't know how anything would follow it, though.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's gonna be a game changer. That's gonna be a match people are talking about all next week. I'm almost certain of it.
Mm-hmm.
You are gonna see so many fucking pictures and stuff like that from that match. I think that match is gonna make a lot of people uncomfortable, and it's gonna be beautiful.
I just don't know how you top drinking blood.
They're gonna top it somehow, bro. They're gonna top it somehow, dog. Words can't even really express how excited I am about that match. So we'll see.
Does Swerve set Hangman on fire?
I don't think anything is off limits. I don't think there's anything in your mind that you could think of that probably might not happen. I don't know how this is going to play out. Yeah. But guys, again, to give you a production note before we get out of here, I'm going to set a time that I think I'm going to be back. Because dude, all those annoying ass DMs like, oh, you guys starting with the show? You guys doing a show? Yes. Yes, duh. Of course we're doing a show. Be fucking patient.
Are you sure?
Right. Be fucking patient. I'm going to set an estimated time. If I feel like I'm going to be back later than that, I'll change it. If I feel like I'm going to be earlier than that, y'all just going to see the show kick in. Just stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned. It's going to take me a minute to get back, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's time to get the fuck up out of here. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the brazen ass. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, and just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
the beacon of hope by the Messiah of semi-cute sixes and the eternal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you tomorrow.